So, administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to be very, very massive. On the 25th, I know the youth of our own party are organizing a concert which will be in Abuja to celebrate the renewed hope. That is another way of bringing everybody together. Also, when I got my appointment as the SA Youth Engagement to the APC National Youth Leader, it was like few days to the election. And ever since then, I've been engaging different parastatal, different political appointees, different leaders just to engage. And I use myself as an example, as a mirror for other youth to see that definitely you can also be a success story in Nigeria. Like I told you, I finished from Lagos State University. I did accounting. I'm in my finals as a chartered accountant. So what I'm saying in the essence is youth inclusiveness is part of. It's going to be a very, very huge part of the governance. In the manifesto, let me take you back to the manifesto. You know, actually in that manifesto, there's a place that we have. You know, in Lagos, we used to have one-day governor, which, like my own leader, who is the national leader, it was once a one-day governor in Lagos State. No, now he's not a national leader. So now, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking that same thing to the national, which we also have one-day president. That is one. Another one is presidential fellowship scheme. Another one is improved youth inclusion, which will be it will establish youth advisory council. Another one is political empowerment and business mentorship for youth. It's also under that manifesto of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Renewed Hope manifesto. He also said it will make 3 under 40s a minister, make 6 under 50s a minister, ensure 25% political appointment go to youth. So what are we saying? So this is a robust manifesto, which I know he always makes sure whatever he says, he makes it reality. You know, remember when he promised Wike, I'm going to come to your state? And he did. After he was being elected, he came to commission a project. So he's the man that makes sure when he promises, he fulfills his promises. So obviously, youth will enjoy this government. What I'm asking our youth is to be law-abiding, to be ready, because what you don't know, what if you are not there, you can't gain from it. So you have to be part of it. Join this away from politics. All politicians are not bad. All politicians are not hooligans. It depends on the department you want to take in politics. That's where they will use you for. So be on alert, be ready to serve, and pitch your tent with the good people. And obviously you enjoy the next governance. And I know Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a lot to offer for we youth, and he has done it, and we're still going to do it, and we'll continue doing it. Thank you.
Okay, still on that second stanza of the national anthem, this one will come with a heavy question. In the ending part of that, he said, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. And one thing that have eluded us recently is peace in some parts of this nation, because they will hear source of crisis, kidnapping, and the rest of them. Justice. A lot of people have accused this present government of not following court orders. In fact, that rule of law has been a question in this present government. And one argument, again, somebody raised is that how can you get justice when the leaders are not giving you justice? What are we expecting differently after the inauguration of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu?
Thank you. If we are saying justice is not served in this country, what happened 3 days ago in Osun will have been another thing few years ago when the other people, the PPP, you know them, when they are in power. But this government has ensured that everybody has a free a take of the meal and ensure that everybody enjoy the judiciary. You have access to judiciary. I won't go along with that justice is not served in this country. Justice is served. No country is perfect. Let's be sincere with ourselves. A few days ago, we saw what happened at the mall in US. Somebody came and shot more than 11 people. You know, we know if it were to be in Nigeria, we know a lot of news that will have carried that. You say, oh, this person, this, that. But it happened in the US and nobody's saying anything about it. You know, the news just came flat. Nobody's saying anything. So no country is perfect. No economic situation of every country differs. You can't compare the what we do in Nigeria with what we do in UK or what they do in US. So peace will surely reign if we give room for peace to reign. And if the peace starts from our own house, our own self. Let's be positive minded. Let's change our orientation. I think this is where I will also use this medium to advise the incoming government, the NOA, that is the National Orientation Agency. They need a lot of work to do this time around. Let's reorientate our people. Let's go down to the communities, grassroots, not just calling the big guns into a hall in Abuja. Let's go down to the CDAs, to the CDCs, to each street. Let's preach that gospel. Peace needs to start from each family, from the father to the wife, to the children, and to all, even the churches, the mosques. That's where the peace needs to start from. So I know Nigerians are loving people, even with our smile.
And we'll keep on smiling.
Obviously.
Okay. Away from that national anthem, now, Nigeria, here we are, counting down 18 days more. Asiwaju is out of this government. In 2019, when they were elected, it took them over close to 6 months before we had ministers and the rest of them. Is Asiwaju already preparing his list, or is his list already known? Because I know somehow the way Asiwaju operates. Are we going to get the announcement of the people on the executive list on that day?
Okay, thank you. Even before, immediately after the election when he won, we've seen a lot of lists outside. People have written a lot of lists. So that is to tell you there are a team of people he has mentored in years back, and people are expecting to be on that list. So he's prepared for this. He has his own plan. I'm not one of his aides. I'm just a member of APC, and I believe in his governance. I believe in his sense of reasoning and his humor. His list will be massive, and it's going to be a team playing list where everybody will work together, everybody will come and showcase what they have, because a lot of people have some hidden talent that you don't know, and a lot of individuals out there that you don't know that they have something to offer this country. They will all they will all fly back into this country and contribute their own quota to the development of Nigeria, and we see the Nigeria that we all dream of.
Okay, and on that note, that's where we'll be calling it a day on the program, the Nigeria we dream of. We most sincerely thank you, Asiwaju Shahid, for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you when next we call on you.
Any day, anytime.
Okay, and thank you for your comments and for listening to the show. It returns again next week, Thursday, maybe with another bumper.